Former Prime Minister Imran Khans PTI held its second virtual rally on Saturday as the country is just 2.5 weeks away from general elections. While the Pakistani authorities blocked internet services in the country, PTI's social media team was well prepared. Central leaders of the party, including interim chairman Barrister Gohar Ali Khan, Secretary General Umar Ayub, and former members of the parliament addressed the rally. The party paid tribute to its illegally incarcerated founder Imran Khan, introducing new anthems.
This town where we have our faith is no God, but once we meant to be brave, and we will fight, and we won't be a slave.
Emotional scenes were witnessed when family members of PTI supporters that are in military custody facing sham trials shared their ordeal. Given the pre-poll rigging against the party with its electoral symbol being revoked, the party launched a portal through which each constituency's candidates and election symbol can be identified.
The controversial Chief Justice of the Islamabad High Court has once again displayed his extreme bias for the former Prime Minister Imran Khan, who has been illegally incarcerated for now 168 days. The Chief Justice Amir Farooq strangely removed Justice Mia Gul Hassan Aurangzeb from cases of Imran Khan and included himself in the bench. Justice Mia Gul Hassan Aurangzeb had previously suspended the frivolous politically motivated cipher case as well as the unlawful marriage case. Imran Khan and his party, the PTI, had already expressed no confidence in the Islamabad High Court Chief Justice and asked him to recuse himself in cases related to Imran Khan and the party. Amir Farooq has time and again denied Mr. Khan and his party justice, including ruling that Mr. Khan's abduction from the Islamabad High Court was lawful, which was struck down by the Supreme Court within days.
The former principal secretary to the then Prime Minister Imran Khan has, what some analysts believe, decimated the government's politically motivated cipher case against Imran Khan. Azam Khans, the former principal secretary who had been abducted allegedly by state agencies, emerged from abduction after recording a statement against Imran Khan. However, yesterday under oath in court, the former principal secretary to the Prime Minister said his previous statement when he was in custody was not under oath. Azam Khans said in his statement that Mr. Khan had repeated a threat that was given to Pakistan's ambassador to the US. Analysts believe Azam Khan's testimony under oath may have vindicated Imran Khan's stance on the cipher, as the testimony aligns with what Mr. Khan has consistently said since March of 2022. Azam Khan was in state custody for weeks, even after being one of the country's top bureaucrats in service, an indication of how the rule of law has collapsed in Pakistan. Neither PTI nor Imran Khan's legal team have officially commented on Azam Khan's testimony yet.
The ban on political activities of Pakistan Tehreek-e-Insaf in the run-up to the polls extends to the virtual world. Authorities in Pakistan once again blocked internet services and social media applications in the country, as illegally incarcerated former Prime Minister Imran Khan's PTI was about to hold a virtual rally. This is the third time authorities have disrupted the internet in the last several weeks to block PTI's virtual events. NetBlocks, the global internet monitor, said in a tweet, "Live metrics show a nation-scale disruption to social media platforms across Pakistan, including X, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube." The incident comes as persecuted opposition leader Imran Khan's political party PTI launches its second virtual gathering. A mere 24-hour closure of internet services translates to a direct loss of an alarming 1.3 billion rupees, a staggering figure that accounts for approximately 0.57% of country's daily GDP average for the nation, according to a study by the Pakistan Institute of Development Economics. Pakistan faced one of the worst economic crises in its history in 2023, with poverty, inflation, and unemployment soaring, jeopardizing millions of people's right to health, food, and an adequate standard of living, according to a report by the Human Rights Watch. In its 740-page World Report 2024, made available on Friday, the Human Rights Watch said nearly 37% of Pakistan's 230 million people faced food insecurity as of 2018. Yet only 8.9 million families received assistance to mitigate the impact of rampant inflation. Pakistan's fascist government shut down soup kitchens, free meals, and food subsidies introduced for the poor by the former Prime Minister Imran Khan, whose government was overthrown in 2022 and led to the worst economic crisis in the country's history. Human Rights Watch also reported on the massive suppression of freedom of expression in Pakistan in 2023, where a ban was placed on airing former Prime Minister Imran Khan's speeches. Government threats and attacks on the media created a climate of fear among journalists and civil society groups, with many resorting to self-censorship. Authorities pressured or threatened media outlets not to criticize government institutions or the judiciary. Canadian Federal Party leader Elizabeth May and NDP MP Nikki Ashton have joined a nationwide hunger strike to demand Canada institute an arms embargo on Israel and demand a ceasefire. "It is also very heart-wrenching," said May. "I can hardly sleep for thinking about getting the hostages taken from Israel out and safe. As the days goes by, a dwindling prospect and getting humanitarian aid to Gaza and getting civilians to safety, which requires a negotiated ceasefire." May is joined by NDP MP Nikki Ashton and more than 250 people across Canada who were on hunger strikes since Thursday.
More than 80% of Gaza's population has been displaced. The real threat of disease and famine. People are dying, people have been slaughtered. Survivors are living in constant fear. This is the reality of Gaza, a humanitarian crisis.
Since the campaign began a few weeks ago, 1,100 Canadians have either completed or registered for hunger strikes, according to organizer Gaza Starving. Canada has given Israel political cover by refusing to call for a ceasefire for months, said Ashton. Canada continues to provide military support to Israel, arms that are being used to kill Palestinians. More than 24,000 Palestinians have been killed since Israel began its bombardment of Gaza, an estimated 2/3 of them women and children.